Hi, Al here, doing a quick review slash discussion about the StrayKids Noisy Thunderous trailer. If you've seen this trailer, it has so much jam-packed in there. Even though it's just like 2.5 minutes, I may be stopping it 10 times. I'll try not to do it too many times, but I want to be able to talk about and catch some specific pieces and points and things that are just like awesome. They just put so much into these things, and this trailer was just phenomenal. I had to watch it 2 or 3 times in a row the first time, and you know, my daughters and I were actually screaming at one point. We were so excited about this new album, so which we did get. I hope you guys were able to get one. We got a couple of them and they're on their way. I don't think they're going to be here for another couple weeks or so, but that's okay. At least we're getting ours. So I'm going to start with Noisy. I don't have any fun fact or anything about this yet, other than going through the little tips, not tips, maybe you can call them tips, the little pieces within the video itself, the trailer, to that's giving us little hints and pieces and just adorableness that they have. So here, let's just start it because it's awesome. Here we go.
속보입니다. 곳곳에서 목소리를 잃는 사람들이 폭주하고 있습니다. 이들은 일정 수준 이상의 잔소리를 내뱉었다는 공통점을 갖고 있는 것으로 추측하고 있습니다.
In that refrigerator, and he was in a refrigerator in one of their earlier videos. I think it was Elevator. But him always in a refrigerator is hysterical. And look how big he's gotten. His little feet are hanging out. He's gotten so tall. Something that they do from their very first songs, that they weave this little piece of information and facts that go through each of their videos, so that, excuse me, I'm gonna switch how I'm sitting here, so that you might not be able to even notice it until you've maybe watched it a lot or discussed it with somebody else who had noticed these little things that are little facts about something. And sometimes you're just like, what is the mystery behind all this? That's what keeps me going sometimes. Here we go.
The Xiao monster is gaining power by devouring all the world's nagging sounds.
I could not stop. You're gonna see. Okay, Celine. Everybody was asking about Celine. Celine is a designer. It's kind of like a Gucci name brand. Okay, so people were asking about Celine and the necklace around Benny too. So we have Han with his beautiful cheeks eating Felix's brownies. Changbin just being his regular self. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Hyunjin being his beautiful self. Lino, he's just, he thinks he's a badass. He thinks he's a badass. And the pointing the eyes out, the poking the eyes out of Sigmund in the cat. If you've noticed, he loves to poke eyes in stuffed animals. It's his thing. Felix with his camera. During this whole thing, you'll notice he'll have his camera and he is V-living this. There's always a juice box that Ian is stealing from somebody. And as far as our beautiful leader, Bangtan, he's just there being himself, being awesome, being beautiful. And being the leader that he is. I thought that was classic, how they switched the music on him like that. And then, of course, Changbin just complaining about it. Why does he get it? Why does he get that music? It's just, oh, classic.
아니 왜 얘만 부분이 다
That sign in the back, what it is referring to is one of Bang Chan's common phrases that he uses. And the phrase is, okay, so I was just double checking with my daughter. So he had it via bubble on his arm. And I'm going to check with my daughter with all these things because half the time we're giving each other facts and not stuff that we find out. Like, did you know this? Did you know that? He had it on his arm, and it means principles. So pretty much his main principle is to have your own thoughts and make up your own mind. Don't go by what somebody else is saying to, and don't have what somebody else says influence what your thoughts are and what your beliefs are. That's the general realm of it, not the exact. So.
If the sound monster finally evolves, more people are bound to die.
Okay, he keeps jumping when he says that. Lito, when he screamed, it's not because he's always hungry, because it's actually Benny that's always hungry. So, and always saying he's hungry and needing to eat. I think it's referring to when he was screaming that he wanted ice cream. I want ice cream. So, let me see if I can catch what he's saying here.
Our monster finally evolves, more people are bound to die.
That's it? Is that everything that's in there?
We've got to find their base. There's only one plan. To stay together.
어이 괴물 어디 들어와 나봐 들어와
I don't know how many times I've watched that, just a few times. And I love him and his attitude. And he's just like, hey, bring it on. What are you going I love it. I love it. It is hysterical. And Sigmund, he's always got his bat with him. He's the baseball player of the group. So him and his baseball bat, or bat-like. So of course he has his daddy coming and ringing him in and bringing him in and just calming him down. I'm gonna go back and look at that a little bit more, just because that is.
어이 괴물 어디 들어와 나봐 들어와
There's our 3 Racha. Mwah.
Pull it together. Only we can save people from the sound monster.
노래 좋네. 진짜 좋아. 근데 애들이 왜 이렇게 안 오지?
Here when he's checking his pulse, I don't know if you've know this. I guess I do have a fun fact. 2 of them actually. That oh, I forgot the other one that came up when it was just running. But when Felix does that, he's checking his pulse because it's a way for him to calm down, and he did that a lot more when they first came out and debuting and all that, because it helps him to calm down. So you could see him doing that here, which is, I think, a really cool little thing that they added in there for him. Just showing a piece of their personality coming through. I mean, their personalities are coming through in all of these pieces. So I love how they always make sure to include that. That's why I think sometimes they feel like we're so close to them, because we know these little things and we see them as people. And they're showing their true selves through their music and through their videos. So excited about what this trailer is showing us and what's to come.
아, 형복이 형 살아있네.
Nice, Felix. So, who is so excited about this? I know I am. And 8/23. I mean, I think we all probably have that circled on our calendar, waiting and excited about seeing this stuff. I know, I've only been a stay for about a year. I know that doesn't seem like long, but it still seems very long. But I feel like I've always, especially since they did Kingdom, just having and seeing them on a different level, and they do so much content of putting themselves out there with their different parodies and V-Lives and making sure that they communicate with us. And what I love is that with this, that it's new music too, but I'm a huge, what caught me at first was their choreography and their dancing and their unison. They're so synchronized, and it's beautiful to watch, and especially with their music that has that beat to it, between whether it's the main chorus or going into their raps. They always have a little bit of everything in there. And so I just fall in love with pretty much all of their songs. So I hope you're as excited about NOEASY as I am. And well, I don't know if we're calling it NOEASY or Noisy. I think it's supposed to be Noisy. And I will get on those as soon as they come out, as fast as I can with my life and work and whatnot. But take care. Saying goodbye from Al. Please subscribe. I'm hoping that I'm watching these with others and doing this with other stays, particularly mama stays. And when I say mama stay, I mean just like the older generation. But I love our boys. Be kind always. Peace. Bye-bye.